So let's talk about the realities of running a small business as a contractor. The real realities. Let's be honest. You put everything on paper to begin with, right? You make a contract. And within that contract, you list all the scope of work. You list everything that's going to be done. And you list all your guarantees, okay? And then if you're smart, you can put a side note on that estimate or scope of work stating payments are required every 2 weeks for X amount of dollars, and X amount of dollars therefore after every 2 weeks until completion, and you'll get a deposit. Okay, so with all that said, you go into that project and you give your absolute 100% full effort. You bring your guy, your employee, he gives 100% effort, okay? You give great top-notch quality work. You provide that for these high-profile customers, okay? Now, my whole beef with the situation and what I'm going to get at is this. When you are in that business deal, a lot of the times you're not met halfway. And you're not met halfway in the aspect of you're giving your 100%. You're there every single day. You're giving that good work that you're known for, okay? And if you don't show up one day because you have a meeting or you have something personal to take care of that day, your phone will blow up. In some situations, not all customers are the same, but in some situations your phone's going to blow up. Where are you? Or they'll call you off the hook, even in a way harass you just because you didn't show up that one day, right? And what you're also doing is you're guaranteeing them a loyalty to that project. It's almost like a temporary loyalty, right? And you honor that. I know I do. The good guys out there do honor everything they say they're gonna do, okay? So you got that temporary loyalty instilled in the deal. It's like almost like an unwritten rule, okay? So you're there every day, you're doing the work, the timing is good, everything's going well, the schedule's going fine. But when it comes to their part of the business deal, they're not living up to their part of it. And what I mean by that is payments. Payments where you'll get that deposit right off the bat because they want you on the job, right? So you'll get that deposit, you'll go, these are big projects I'm talking about. I'm not talking about small washrooms, I'm talking about bigger projects. So you'll get that deposit, and then within, say, 2 to 3 weeks, you, as it clearly states in the invoice and the deal, the business deal, payment on this day for X amount of dollars. Now, on that day, you won't see that customer, you won't see that contractor. You won't even hear from them. And then the funny thing about it is, are you allowed to blow up their phone? are you allowed to text them? They have this mentality, some of them. Some are solid, some are very solid, but you'll experience the odd one where you got to fight a little bit. So what they do is they hold it over your head, that payment. And they know they have something over you. You understand me? They know they have that over you, so they hold it right here. And it's almost like a hostage situation where you're not allowed to harass them. You're not allowed to ask for that payment. You're not allowed to text them the same way that they're texting you. 4 or 5 times within the day, 4 or 5 times calling you, not understanding that, okay, he's not here today. It's not a big deal. And that can be your fault at the same time because you didn't warn them. But if you're your own boss, you shouldn't have to warn them. And if your guy is there, your employee, and he's still doing the work, they don't have any right to be harassing you that way, and they have no right to hold anything over your head, especially money. And if they do, they're despicable people. And that'll be a one and done job. Like, don't ever think you're gonna develop a business relationship with somebody like that, because it's not gonna work out. Chances are it's gonna go downhill fast because you can't trust that person. They're unreliable with their part of the business deal. And if they do it once, they'll do it more than once. It'll become a routine, okay? So keep that in mind. Yeah, this is coming from a lot of experience. This is hands-on experience dealing with dozens and dozens of different contractors and people, private jobs, homeowners, GCs. More than half of them are decent, and they'll keep their part of the deal, and they'll pay you on time. And they won't hold anything over your head. They'll respect your work. They'll respect you. And they'll respect any time that you need away from the job site, because you are running a small business after all. You have other things going on other than that project that you have to attend to, like meetings with interior designers to go over your next project or anything like that, anything on that subject, right? So I just wanted to talk about that today and maybe vent a little bit about the realities of dealing with certain people, the realities of dealing with real people, and all the different types there are. So this is something that us small contractors deal with all the time, all year. And sometimes it's tough. Sometimes you hit a wall, right? Mentally, emotionally, and physically, where you've been waiting for so long to get paid, and you just hit a point where you mentally, physically, and emotionally can't go to work because you've hit that wall and you just feel stuck, right? And you feel stuck until you know that money has been finally paid to you. I guess that's all I have to say about everything. I think you get the point. And I'd appreciate if you would like the video, share the video, make some comments, man. Share with me your experiences, and subscribe. All right, have a great day.